could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Falcons at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
A give left side to Robinson. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 27. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now, this defense for the Lions, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really wanted him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Basic 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Richardson. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Isaac TeSlaa, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You talk about this Lions defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Richardson to throw off play action. Will be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
At the 6-yard
Let's go,
line.
ladies. Come on. 19 Lions. 19 Charger. Mustang 19.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now it's Richardson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Let's go.
Field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On fourth down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
To the air, Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
19 tight.
On third down, Penix from the gun. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
19 Tiger. Go on track.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Over the middle, caught by London. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go, set. Hey, 60 by 6, go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Let's go now.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 Lions.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Richardson going to move him around.
At the 26-yard line.
Count through 11, go!
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
The 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Hurt. 18. 60 Vices, 60 Vices, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Richardson to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Come on, ready.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Falcons say they have it, they do.
And give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And looking to throw, Penix. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw with Penix. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker.
Complete to Trey Tucker. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
18 Cardinals.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Open man right side is Sharp. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
He shoves him aside, and he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and then leads to the 1st and goal.
And Brandy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ramp.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Lions 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
60, Dragon 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The Lions, first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Xavier Watts on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Ready? 19, 18. Get hurt. Mustang 19.
Richardson working from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
17. Falcons, 14.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Go.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Sharks got it, left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Unlock right. Unlock left. 18, cop, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Liking, check.
A play fake. Now Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Dragon 60.
Looking to throw, Penix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
At the 18-yard line.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Charlie Warner from a yard out. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Lions 17.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 7 points. Let's go.
Now Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
18 Rebels. Ridge. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. Trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger.
To the air, Bennett. And Sharp calls it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now Penix. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year. And the Falcons might be moving closer to an elusive second win of the year as they extend that fourth quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Lions 17. Bradley Pinion.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Ready.
Here comes second down.
19 tight. Get to the cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Robinson on a give right side. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. 68 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Richardson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
18 ready. 18 ready. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
60. 19 target. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.